What's up, guys? Back from the video. Today we are going to be playing Stanley Parable. As you know, this is a secret ending. I will go and show you the end, how to get this ending right after I get the ending done. It's the saddest ending in all of Stanley Parable. So yeah. While we can you guys like and subscribe, please, because I'm trying to get a road to 100 subscribers. For my 3-digit marathon. Now it's 759. You have to go to 760. It is very dark, but now we're here. The escape pod. There's a little light in the middle, and you see it. To go around. Hold on, guys, I'm eating, so.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's also a kill the bucket. The bucket is gone. Reese, why do you keep eating my apples?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, because the bucket's gone, it's not to be a new ending. If you guys are wondering, no, it is
Yet
not.
there was not a single person here either.
The
Feeling a
narrator.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
By the way, there's a new memory zone. Now, if you see here, you can actually click on one of these, which I'm not going to do, to get a secret ending. By the way, yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, guys, if I go to, hold on.
Stepping in.
I can obviously go in there, but none of the doors work. And sadly, the bucket is now gone. Off by himself. To see a new world of happiness. The bucket isn't there. The bucket isn't there since the beginning. Turn. Alright, guys. Now, because the bucket's not there, I'm not gonna use the bucket, but the end is never the end. The end is never the end. Okay, now we're inside of the ending. Obviously, 0 doors work, other than these ones. Obviously, I changed my sensitivity. Obviously, it's not going to be sad anymore. I think it just brings you back to the very beginning. Reese, stop eating my apples. My dog keeps eating my apples from my plate. Reese, stop eating my apples. Finally. And so let's focus on my dog. Reese, how many times do I have to tell you stop eating my apples? The last straw. The escape. I don't think I can. The end is never the end. The end is never the end. The end is never the end. And then it probably restarts. Yeah.
But Stanley simply couldn't.
I accidentally closed myself in. Alright, guys.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Now
mean?
let's see if the bucket
Stanley
is
decided to go to the
there.
meeting room. Perhaps he had
Hey,
simply
bucket.
missed a memo. It's
Alright, guys.
bucket time.
Are you ready for something very scary? Because this is the world's, the
Stanley
number one most
clung the bucket
scary.
to his cheek. Could his co-workers really all be gone?
Boom. So
Yes,
this ending,
whispered
we
the
killed the
bucket
bucket.
into Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self. The bucket began
A
to tell
blueberry.
Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of
Ruth,
untold
stop it.
numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
Said the bucket.
not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid!
Don't you even think
Why
about
are we
it.
even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like... My God, Stanley, you did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
Boom.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Are you really
I already
just doing
have this
this for the
trophy, but I'm going to show you how to get it.
Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
After you click this 5, 20, and then 50 times, or 75, go over here.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
I think you can,
Bucket time.
for 3 seconds. Is right here.
Yes, now we're getting somewhere. How about door 415? Give it some bucket love. Now back to door number 437.
Alright guys,
I think the copy machine
now with the
needs some
copy
attention.
machine
Why
is
don't
actually
you
in the same
rub
room.
the bucket
Here,
on it a
look
bit?
down,
All right,
click.
back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting
417.
somewhere.
Go over here, go over here. Obviously, we got the bucket because who doesn't love the bucket?
Okay, now bring the bucket on top of employee 419's desk.
And hold on. It requires some.
Yes, this is great. Now the bucket knows exactly what it's like to be employee 419. Now, let's introduce it to door 416.
Okay, so you might be struggling with 416, but if you actually go into the new content here, 416.
We've almost got it. Now make the bucket and the copy machine touch again.
And after you do the copy machine one last time, you get your trophy, which obviously I've got.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 touches of the bucket on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yes!
5.
We did it! Wow! That felt amazing. You know, not all buckets will get this kind of experience.
Well, yeah, guys, that is how you get the trophy. Click on door 430 5 times. Wait, what? Hold on. That's new content. Okay, so guys, somehow I got to go in here. I don't know how to do, but
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
by the way, guys, if you want
Still
to do
no
an
one was
all-nighter,
here. Stanley needed
just
the
for a
bucket's
random
warmth and
reason,
comfort now more than ever.
play
Perhaps
Stanley
his
Parable
boss's
for the whole
office
day
was where he'd find
for the
answers.
all-nighter.
Coming to
Don't
a
get off.
staircase,
Just do it.
Stanley and the bucket walked
Then you get
upstairs to the
a
boss's office.
There's a literally 1.7% of people. Yeah, for some reason. Alright, guys.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was
Here's
once again
another trophy.
stunned to
If you
discover not
click
an
eight
indication of any
eight
human
times,
life.
1, 2,
Crushed by the
3,
weight of this
4,
revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional
1,
dumpster fire,
2,
if not for the
3,
soothing
4.
presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light
This is
pierce
the
the
code,
dark
guys.
clouds of confusion. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
But guys, if you're still collecting the Stanley thing, yeah, it's right there.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley
There
could
is
do
the
to keep himself
place
together, if not
right
for the
here.
bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
If you quit to main menu, yeah. I got this. But epilogue. Many years later. Oh, what the hell? By the way, guys, this is the epilogue. As you can see, there's like many times. Wow, that's beautiful. Let's go for the light. Grandma, look, come on. Beautiful. Oh my god, guys. Okay. Alright, guys. By the way, guys, there is absolutely zero dialogue. Yeah, in this right now. Because I'm doing the epilogue. Can I open any of these doors? No, I cannot. What about this door? Nope. This door? Nope. Oh wait, guys, I've never actually seen this before. Hello again. It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there'll never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the industry franchise? What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run the franchise until the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together, we're going to make the Stanley Parable 23. It's simple. All we need to do is just change the screen title. We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game, something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. No, a door to pirate. That's absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, Stanley Parable will never end, and nothing in the game itself will ever change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content, recycled again, and then again, and then again, with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Good. Then it's agreed. A new sequel every single time you start the game. And you know what? Giving you some faith in my idea. I feel like giving you some as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken trophy, didn't he? Of course not. Now I would expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let me fix it. Alright, there. The trophy machine is all fixed. See, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're gonna keep going, keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the time. Grandma, what time is it? 10. Wait, 10. I keep checking the time, guys. This is the literal current. That was the epilogue, guys. Amazing.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think?
It's bucket time.
I can just change the whole topic in just one thing.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
I haven't run this way before.
But
Not
Stanley
before,
had
but
felt
in
the
a really
bucket
long
calling
time.
to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
You can also go here to get a Stanley doll if you are progressing for that. Or you can go in here. Boom.
Okay, this is day number 295, tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
That was terrifying.
All of
We
his
already know
co-workers
about
were gone. What
Gambarata
could it mean?
because we
Stanley
literally
decided to go to the meeting. Perhaps
did
he had simply
the
picked
world's
some
most
bucket
scary.
time.
Hey Grandma, do you want to see the world's most scary ending? In this, yeah. In Stanley Parable.Ultra
Stanley
Deluxe.
clung the bucket to his cheek. Could his co-workers really all be gone?
Boom. There we go.
Yes, whispered the
Now,
bucket into
it looks
Stanley's
like it
ear.
isn't scary,
We've done it. We've escaped
but
from
as
that
it
dull office and
progresses,
that
it
pesky
gets
narrator.
scary.
At last, out here in the white
Okay,
void,
I'm
we are alone
over-exaggerating.
now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you
I
my
just woke
true
up after
self.
sleeping.
The
So,
bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger.
do you want
Of
me to
hope
tell
and
you what it is?
redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket?
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
Said the bucket.
not since the evil wizard Gambharata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of
Oh, Grandma, it's
untold power.
happening.
Its fangs
This is where it
glistening
gets scary. Literally.
My God, Stanley, you did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank
He killed
God
the bucket.
you already had all 12 emblems of
Probably
sages
pink.
and knew the incantations to
But
summon
yeah.
their true power. Otherwise, we would
That
have
is the
easily
end.
been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
Yeah. Yes, that's the ending. Yeah. Scary, huh?
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's
And now, do you
office?
want to see the most sad ending?
It's
Let's take
bucket
you.
time.
Okay, so it doesn't involve killing the bucket this time.
Stanley
But,
clutched
yeah.
the bucket tightly to his chest and entered
Yeah.
the door on his left.
So, turned out he's never going to see it again, which is wrong because obviously he did.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd
Nope.
find answers.
Gotta open every single door to get this ending.
Coming
I'm
to
just
a
joking, guys.
staircase,
You don't need to,
Stanley
but
and
I
the
will
bucket
because
walked
I'm weird
upstairs to the
and I like
boss's
opening
office.
doors. Obviously, I can't open that door. All right, so guys, okay, Grandma. So my grandma's with me. So you see this?
Stepping in,
Boom. Zero narration. Zero. It's a little scary at first with the no narration. Even to take the bucket, it always says it's bucket. But no. Zero. You turn here, and you know the door right beside Fort 27? Stanley's door that won't open? It's opened. Come here. That's not normal. That's not normal. Pure darkness. You walk into pure darkness. I am now leaving. I'm leaving the whole entire place. Kind of. The bucket does. It's really sad. Go here. Go here. I'm gonna hit the snap. Because I'm gonna see how long this video is. It's 37 minutes. This looks fairly not sad. But once we get to the end, it's sad. Like once we get, there's an escape pod. So once we get to the escape pod, it's very sad. But it's a very long cutscene, so yeah. 759, right before we get to the escape pod. So right now we're going to the escape pod. We turn here, turn here. See? Escape launch. Escape pod, launch bay. Boom. There. That's the escape pod, right? Once we get here, boom. You're gonna cry. This is super sad. Yep. Landing. Yep. I'm trying to get this one ending.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
But she does. Now you see the bucket is gone. Now we're going to get into the game. Okay, so we're going to get into two
when Stanley
different
came to a set of
games.
2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley,
And Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Perhaps he
Yeah,
wanted to
I
stop
know
by the
this.
employee lounge
I
first,
know what to
just
say.
admire it.
Admire it.
Wow. Yes, this room.
I don't give a damn.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years
Okay,
ago.
so you see that door that's open? Don't care, I'm going on the cargo lift.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
No,
Are
I
you
don't
that
have.
convinced
I
that
don't
I
have
want
any
something bad to
consideration of
happen to you?
what you're
Why,
saying.
I don't know how to
Consideration of
convince you
this.
of this, but I really do want to help you, to
2v3?
show you something beautiful.
2v4,
Let me
2v5.
prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would
So
both
going
be
in
so
circles.
much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
It's gonna restart the game.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy. No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh wait, this is an ending. I thought we were supposed to.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing. No! Oh, thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room? No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this? Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Controller died, so trying to plug it in. No controller. Controllers. I think I have to just die. It's super sad, but like I know it's super sad. Grandma, I think this actually might be the saddest ending.
No, perhaps not.
Watch. Watch, Grandma. Last one.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from
What?
being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yeah.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But
Multiple
I guess that was
times.
too much to ask.
What?
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Okay. Alright guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. Hope you like it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.